In addition to orienting geometry, construction planes give us an easy way to locate geometry in our model. If we want to drill a hole concentric with a corner fillet, that's really easy to do. We just use center mid to locate the hole. The moment we want to create a feature in the middle of a face, however, that's a different problem. Let's say in this particular case that we want to drill that hole at those particular dimensions from the front left corner. In order to do this, we would establish a construction plane and then use the powerful offset function to locate the hole based on the x and y vectors. When we're working on an oblique surface, this becomes doubly useful. In this case, if we set a construction plane on the oblique face, we then can set the profile based on the x and y vectors. This makes it really easy to locate the part. So let's look at some actual examples. We'll work with KCV Block 2. And the first thing we'll do is drill a simple hole, just a through hole, in the corner on that front right top face of the part. It's going to be concentric to the corner fillet, so we just use center mid, click on that, and we get the hole. Next thing we want to do is drill a hole up in the top left face of the part. So we set a construction plane equal to view 1, and we can use the x and y vectors to locate that hole. Again, we're going to click on the drill hole, and we'll use a 375 through hole once again. We're going to select that top face, so that's where the hole is going to enter. And this time we're going to click on offset on the conversation bar. And once we do that, using the end of entity option, we'll click on that left front top corner. That's our touch point. From there, you'll see you get prompted for x, y, and z values. We'll type 0.375 for x, 0.75 for y, enter a 0 for z. That hole lands right where we want it. Now let's pick a construction color. I'll use red, different than the part. We'll set a construction plane on the face. Again, real easy way to do that there is just pick the face. Notice the x and y vectors. Now we're going to create a rounded rectangle. We'll use a 0.25 radius for the corner. Make sure you use the mid-center anchor option. 1.5 for x and 1 for y. Now we're going to use offset. Use the center of that back sloped edge. And now for our offset values, we want a 0.75 for y. Now using the cut function with a blind, I'll use 0.25 for the depth. We're going to pick the block. Because we used a different color for the profile, it's real easy to pick that using the masking menu. Now we'll click accept, pick the vector into the block, and there you have the part. So let's recap. Construction planes are used both to orient geometry and position geometry. The ability to do both makes them doubly valuable. Position a hole in the location of the face. First establish a construction plane. Once you do that, you can use the vectors with the offset option to locate your geometry. When you're working on an oblique face, it becomes doubly useful. Set your construction plane on the face. The x and y vectors align with the face. That's all there is to it.